What's up, light warriors? Glorious rising to you, all my earth guardians, agents of light, source of truth. I welcome you back to the Light Warriors Oracle, and this is meant to serve as a form of empowerment, remembrance, and activations for all of you that consider yourself light warriors, agents of light out there. My voice is a bit husky because I just woke up, but yeah. So today somebody needs to know who you're fighting for and who you're fighting against. And this is a message that has been coming at me for the last few days, but this morning is like, yeah, I needed to get it out because I thought there was more to it, but the divine is like, it's pretty straightforward. And what was coming through was that there's a need for you to understand the kind of tactics that the people that you're fighting against use, and also to understand the state of vulnerability that the people that you're fighting for are put into. Now, when it comes to the tactics that the people you're fighting against use, they use the state of vulnerability that the people you're fighting for are in to sometimes come at you. So I feel like what's coming through this message is the need for us to understand how in our quest to fight against darkness or to uphold light or to stand up for the truth and for what's right and for light, there are a lot of different ways, tactics, and strategies that these agents of darkness use to try and get at us. And sometimes some of those tactics or strategies involve using the vulnerability of the people that we are standing for or fighting for. And what was trying to come through, like what divine was trying to like make me understand or to really put out is how a lot of times the people that you're fighting for will be the ones that turn their backs on you, or will be the ones that backstab you, or the ones that like try and like turn against you. And this is done specifically because these are the people that will be used to try and break you down and try to stop you from actually following the course. Because if the same people you're trying to fight for are coming against you, then it gives you a reason to not want to fight for them or to not want to stand up for them. But this is coming through as an awareness or a message of awareness to say that when you encounter situations like that, be mindful, because it's not always because of those people individually, but because of the people you're fighting against that are using them or trying to use them against you. Now, what fueled this message this morning, like what fueled me to like put this out this morning, because the divine was like, it's about time for this message to come out, was a dream I had, a dream I woke up from this morning, and it was a cat being attacked by a snake. Okay, and this cat was supposed to be like a house cat, like a pet, and the snake was just like on some kind of like a bench and just like reaching down to try and like bite the pet. And then I woke up from the dream. Okay, and there was it was like a brownish black snake, but like more brown, earth brown. And the earth brown energy stands for groundedness. So this was giving me the energy of some of you, there's something that might come about, or there's a situation that will come at you involving some of the people that you're standing for, involving some of the people that you would think are innocent or you're trying to fight for. But the way in which it's going to come is going to put you in a position or a state to maybe want to rather fight against them. And you will need to be aware and to catch yourself in the moment and to really steady the situation, because it's not all going to be because these people are trying to attack you. It's going to be because there are others that are orchestrating things on the background, or others that are using them as the pawns to get to you. So it's like when it comes to this, knowing who you're fighting against, it's like understanding that the agents of darkness do not fight fair. They do not fight fair. And so in situations where you would want to exclude the vulnerable or the weak or the innocent, they would want to specifically involve them. Because involving them means what? You get put in a difficult position. Involving them means like they have one up on you, or it's like they twist your hand to do something that you rather wouldn't do. Okay. And so in this situation, it's like, this is why I keep saying a warrior must first fight to find peace within, before he must go out and wage war in the name of peace. And this is something that, like, even with me, I thought like, well, this is something that I mean, I've gone through, I've mastered, like, just being peaceful inside and everything. But honestly, I won't lie to you. There are always those situations or those things that come up that like literally drive me nuts, and I want to scream, like I want to go crazy and fuck some shit up. But then it's like, again, like with a message. And then there was the other time also, a vision I was getting where it's like someone's throat chakra was being suppressed because they were speaking up for some people, and a lot of these people were like children. These were like just basically innocent and vulnerable people. And it's like, it wasn't exactly because they were speaking for the people that their throat chakra was being suppressed. It was the way in which they were speaking up for the people. So I feel like for a lot of you, you may have experienced or will be experiencing people coming at you, but doing it indirectly, okay? Coming at you through the people that you're trying to fight for, or the people that you're working with. And how this is happening is like in a way where it's like, let's say a situation where you're dealing with somebody and then you're doing something, or there's some kind of decisions they're making that is not good or that is affecting others, okay? And then you might think, oh, this is about what you're doing, and then the people that you're trying to affect and all that, and you're doing this because of the people that are involved. But what you might not realize is that you're doing it because that is how they know you're going to get triggered. They're doing that specifically or using that route because they know that that is the best way to trigger you, or that is the best way to get you off ground. That is the best way to get you to basically be restless. Okay, so for a lot of you, if you haven't already experienced this, okay, you would have noticed how a lot of situations come up in a way where it's almost like it's trying to trigger you to be in a position, or to put yourself in a position of like that. I'm a light warrior. I'm an agent of light. I'm an advocate for light. But in a way, it kind of like twists the intention. Sorry, it twists the emotional state of it. Okay, so whereas the intention is to uphold light, or to fight for good, or to speak up for what's right, it ends up making you look like the bad person because the intention is fueled from a trigger, or the intention is fueled from some kind of like emotional trigger. And this is why our emotional state is very important. Knowing and understanding our emotional state and being able to keep our emotions in check, being able to control our emotions. Control our emotions, not in the sense of like, don't express yourself, or don't say what you mean, or don't stand up for what's right. No, but to really read the situation before you act, before you react, before taking any form of action, to really like understand the situation and understand every part of it, because a lot of times it's not going to be specifically because it's a mission. Okay, it's going to be because the people that you're fighting against are trying to send you on an unwarranted mission. It's like they're trying to have you run around, try to be, have you restless and angry and stuff like that. So I feel like moving forward, for everybody that is like stepping into your light warrior energy, there's heavy importance on just really understanding the energies and being able to read the energies, and also listening to your intuition. Oh, wow. Also, listening to your intuition is going to be very, very important, because a lot of things are not going to be exactly as they seem. And again, why? Because the people that the agent of darkness don't exactly play fair. They don't exactly play fair. So sometimes they will use the people that you were meant to be fighting for against you. So again, that's why the download that was coming was saying, light warrior, know who you're fighting for and who you're fighting against. Know who you're fighting for and who you're fighting against. Otherwise, the ones you're fighting against are going to use the ones you're fighting for to come against you. And when it's like a lot of times, it's like we've seen this in so many different scenarios, like in the day-to-day life, or at least in my case, okay, where it's like you're trying to advocate for what's right. Oh, my voices. you're trying to advocate for what's right, or you're trying to help a group of people, and then the next thing you know, it's something that happens, and it's like that group of people is beginning to like misunderstand you, or they're beginning to fight against you, and it's like you're on the side like, wait, do you not see what I'm trying to show you? Okay, it's like, do you not see, like, I'm trying to show you, or I'm trying to guide you to the light. I am trying to show you what's right, or I'm trying to show you that this other person is doing this and this and that. And it's usually because, like, sometimes those other people are going to act like they're the angels. You know, they're going to be all, you know, cool and calm and calculated, acting like they are the ones on the good side. And then usually they will use your fierce passion, the passion behind your intention for change and your intention to uphold the light. They're going to use that against you, and then start to paint you black, or start to try and make you look like the bad one to the same people that you're trying to help or fight for. And we see this a lot. And in the end, instead of being the one that is fighting for them, you end up losing their trust, or you end up like getting derailed, or something coming in the way, because you have rather been used, you know, to stop the mission, or they have been used to come against you. And so I feel like this message is coming through to say that moving forward, or if you've dealt with some of these things in the past, there's a need for you to learn a lesson from what was done, in the sense that the people that you're fighting for are in a state of vulnerability. And so it's easy to take advantage of them, or to use them against you. And the people that you're fighting against, these people are not exactly people that play fair. And a lot of times they will try to use underhanded means to come at you. And one of the surest way to do that is to use the people that you're fighting for. Why? Because that's the easiest way to trigger you. Nothing else. And that's another thing. When you reach a certain level in your energy, when you're stepping into that light warrior energy, it's like there's a certain level of like groundedness and power that is like instilled in you that makes you so unshakable. It's like the intention of what you're doing you become so grounded in that energy. It's like nothing can shake you off course. And so how they try to get at you, or try to get you off course, is by what? Using all these different means, and especially using the ones that you're fighting for to come against you. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. So again, in whatever it is you're doing, whatever the mission might be, however it is you're upholding the light, however it is you're fighting for the truth, fighting for the light, fighting for the weak, fighting for the vulnerable, stay very grounded in your energy and remain very peaceful inside, so that nothing comes to shake that peace within you, or nothing comes to create illusions of what you're supposed to be doing or how you're supposed to be doing it. And this is going to help you to maneuver around the ones you're fighting against, and to actively protect the ones that you're fighting for. Because the ones that you're fighting for, again, as you protect them, others put them in harm. And so often than not, those people are going to be put in harm's way because of you. And so when you pray over your life and your mission, pray also for the people that you're meant to guide. Pray also for the people that you're meant to be teaching. Pray also for the people that you're meant to be protecting. It's not just about protecting yourself. It's not just about you becoming formidable or grounded in your energy. It's also about your energy being so big and powerful that it's able to shelter and protect the ones that you're fighting for. So keep the people you're fighting for in your prayers. Keep them in your prayers, so that their mind and spirit is kept clean, so that they are not used as vessels to try and come against your cause or your mission. All right, guys. Please listen with discernment. Take only what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. And if the message resonates with you, I urge you to please like, share, and subscribe to help us reach even more light warriors, like even more of our soul tribe. All right, guys, have a blessed day.